How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Stand Focused for Jesus. Hope each and every one of you are having a blessed day. In the Lord Jesus Christ, as always. If I seem a little bit down, it's because I'm tired. I literally just left the gym. Matter of fact, I'm sitting right in front of it, or the YMCA. That's where I go to get my workout. We have a family plan. Sometimes we take the whole family, and sometimes I go by myself. I'm gonna give you a 2-for-1 in this video because I know some of you were offended by the things that I said in the last sermon. And if the shoe fits, you should be offended. If you are a greedy, lazy, sorry, fat ass, then you should be offended. You should be mad at the things that I said. And you should get your fat ass in the gym, like me, and lose that weight and stop eating everything in sight. Now, just because I said what I said in a harsh way, it doesn't mean, I don't know why people think this, it doesn't mean that I'm exempt from the message. I don't have to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you this. The other day, my son asked me a question, my oldest son. And I don't know if the audio, the video is off. On my end, it looked like it's off. But if it is off on y'all end, I apologize. I don't know why this phone does that, but hey, a little bit of grace, please. But my oldest son, yesterday or the day before, he says, "Daddy, why are you fat? Why are you fat?" And you may say, "Well, how you gonna talk about other folks and you fat, nigga?" I can hear y'all now. Some of y'all, that pastor talking about other folk, this and that, but he fat. Well, am I really fat? Yes. According to what he understands, I'm fat. Because he's 7. He sees his mother is slim. He understands his mother's pregnant. So he's like, hey, you got a belly. So you got a baby in there. And then even when his mother is not pregnant, my wife is still a slim woman. He sees himself as slim. And he sees me with some stomach, some meat hanging off. So in his eyes, he sees me as fat. So is he correct? Absolutely. According to his standards, I'm fat. According to the world's standards, I would not be considered fat. I would be considered, yeah, you could lose a few pounds. But even according to my standards, when my standards line up with the word of God, and this is individual basis, because somebody would see me and be like, man, you ain't fat. We know fat, you ain't fat. But even according to my own standards, I would consider myself fat. When my son said that, I didn't take offense to it. I'm like, oh, how dare, boy, watch how you talking to me. I'm your father, how dare you call me fat? I explained to him why I have some extra pounds. And then I joke with him and say, yeah, when I lose these pounds, then what you gonna say? I don't get mad at the truth. Am I fat according to David's standard? Yes. Am I fat according to my standard? Yes. Can I lose some pounds? Yes. That's why I got my fat ass in the gym. Am I obese? No. Am I fat? If you put me up next to 9 out of 10 people, they would say you're not fat. But according to how I used to be and according to my body, I can lose some pounds. So in the world of Kelson King, in the kingdom of Kelson King, I'm a fat ass too. Y'all be thinking the message just applies to whoever it is, and I ain't talking to myself. Why do you think I'm in the gym? Because I need to be in the gym to lose some weight. I'm not ignorant to the point where it's like, man, I'm getting older, so that means that my metabolism is going to stay the same. No. I'm getting older. My metabolism is slowing down because my metabolism is catching up to when I used to work out so much. That's why I had a time period of years where I didn't really have to work out. I didn't have to work out. I didn't have to do these different things because I was working out so much that there was a a time period where it's like, okay, there's a gap. There's a gap where you don't have to worry about these different things happen to you because it's not going to happen to you as fast. And then it ended up catching up to me in the later years, which is now. So now that I know my metabolism has slowed down and I'm getting older, then I have to get in the gym even more. Don't nobody want you. Nobody, folks be killing me. I got a 2-for-1 for y'all. I think I got that off my heart, my spirit. I want to address something else. Because I'm at the Y. I left my sign-in thing. Because, you know, for those who know, you usually have a pass. You sign in. Boom, boom, boom. It's a white chick. I go in there. She's behind the counter. And I stand there. She's popping some balloons. Well, let me back up. When I first go in there, she's on the other side. And she asked the people, did they want the balloons? They said no. So she goes around to the back side of the counter. I walk up. She pops the balloons. I'm sitting there waiting, like, okay, like, because I forgot my thing to sign in. Right? So I'm like, hey, I need you to check me in. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. She stands there. And I'm waiting. This chick walks off. So I'm like, okay, maybe she's about to get off. But I was standing there a good minute. I'm like, but maybe she's about to get off. I'm giving some grace. Maybe she's about to get off. Another chick, she comes in. She comes behind the counter and she says, may I help you? So I'm thinking, okay, you know, hey, she was about to get off, even though she could have said something, whatever, boom, boom, boom. Not a big deal. The other lady, she helps me. And then I go about my business. So I go in the sauna. I'm in there, you know, doing my thing, sweating, of course. And then I see the same white chick in there. Now, again, let me back up because I want to make sure I tell you this. When I went to the gym with a weight room, I was in there working out. I came out to go into the sauna. I saw the same white chick. So I saw her 2 times from the time period that I saw her at the beginning until I left. I saw her 2 more times. Again, I went to the weight room, came out, I saw her, so I'm like, maybe she waiting for a ride. Maybe you could say, well, maybe she's still waiting for a ride. I go into the sauna, and then I see her again, and she's working. So I'm like, so if you're still working, why you just looked at me? Then I'm thinking, why you just looked at me and then just walked off? You could at least said something like, oh, I'm about to get off, so-and-so is about to come in, or, hey, what do you need? I'm about to get off, you know, so-and-so about to come in, they'll be able to help you, blase, blase. I just needed somebody to sign me in because I forgot my little scan card. The point about that is, be careful how you treat people, man. Because you don't know who somebody is. It don't matter if you white, it don't matter if you black. Be careful how you treat people. Because you don't know who somebody is. Like, if people really saw you for who you were, or if you had the prestige of the world upon you, then, oh, that's so-and-so. He's a celebrity. If I was a celebrity coming in, then she would have been all on my job trying to throw the cootie cat at me. Oh, I love your movies. I love, you know, whatever. Can I take a picture with you? Let's just be real about it. She would have been all over me if I was a worldly celebrity. But I'm not a worldly celebrity. I'm known where it matters, in the spiritual realm. But she don't know that because she ain't walking in the spirit. It doesn't matter because you're still supposed to treat people with respect. The word of God even tells you that Michael, when he was going back and forth with Satan about the body of Moses, he didn't get into a tongue wrestling match with Satan because he understood that Satan got power. He said, the Lord rebuke thee. This is why the word of God tells you, be careful how you treat people, how you treat strangers, because you may be entertaining angels unaware. How does she know that I'm not an angel? Am I an angel? I would say that I am. Oh, there you go. Well, what does angel mean? Angel means messenger. Messenger of, you got the angels of the devil, you got angels of God. There's different levels to it. So am I an angel in that regard, in the sense of being a messenger? Of course I am. That would be like saying, am I a saint? Because the saints, then the saints are all dead and whatever. I'm a living saint. I'm a saint of God. Y'all gotta get out of this, I don't know what to call it, this simple-mindedness. Because you don't understand different things. So for her, there could be a blessing that I have for her, that you want to treat me a certain way that can come back around, and then you don't even get that blessing. Or it could be a test for you to see how you're going to treat somebody simply because of their skin. And then I got upset just a minute ago. This thing like it's tripping. I don't know what's going on my phone, y'all. Some boy just pulled up. They got their car. They look at me, see me talking or whatever. Then they go back to their car. Oh, let me make sure whatever it is, the black nigga can't get it or whatever. You know, you can tell when you have dealt with this, you do this on a regular basis, you can tell. And it's infuriating because I don't want nothing you got. Nothing. I don't want your body. I don't want your flesh. I don't want your skin. I don't want your spirit. I don't want your soul. I don't want your house. I don't want your woman. I don't want nothing you got. I am happy with who God made me to be. I'm thankful to be the man that I am. I don't even want to be a woman, black or white. And guess what? My wife, she don't want to be a man. She's thankful for who God made her to be. I definitely don't want nothing they got. When I'm not the one you got to worry about. And if what you have is so important that you're afraid that you pulled up where I'm parked at, and you see me sitting in the vehicle, and I'm here before you, that I'm going to steal it, then you need to get rid of it, or don't even keep it in your vehicle. Hide it before you even get out the vehicle. Because the old me, I would have said something to your ass, and then I would have probably took your keys and wouldn't thought nothing about it. Throw your keys and say, I dare you, do whatever you're going to do. And then you call the police. Prove it. Prove it. Because I'm going to find a way to get you. That's the old me. I'm going to find a way to get you. Okay, I'm going to show you. You treat me like a nigga? I'm going to show you a nigga. Y'all got to be careful, man. White, black, how you treating folks. Because all of it come back around. Because the same people that you treat wrong for no reason is the same people you're going to be facing on Judgment Day. Now, you cannot believe it or not, but try me. Try me. The same people you're treating wrong for no reason is the same people that you're going to be facing on Judgment Day. Giving an account of why you treated that person the way you treated them for no reason. I ain't did nothing to nobody. I ain't did nothing to that chick. I'm just coming in there. I'm helping to pay her bills. She worked there. You serving me. I pay my money every single month. You walked off and then you didn't even acknowledge me. And you worked there. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt because I'm thinking maybe you off. But even if you are about to get off, you spoke to the other people and asked them if they want the balloon, but you didn't have the time when you saw me walk in and it was a matter of a minute to ask me, hey, do you need anything? But if you back there running your mouth to the other dude sitting down talking to him, but you can, man, that stuff be pissing me off because she don't know who I am. She don't know who I am. Just like, guess what? I don't know who she is. I don't know who she is. God could have sent her. Let's say it's the other way around. I'm treating her a certain way. She's treat me with the utmost respect, and I'm in there being crazy toward her, like, what this, that, whatever. Come to find out, she a child of God, and I'm treating her like she a devil. Who gonna pay the price? Not her. It's gonna be me. But she don't know who I am. And that's the beauty of it. Beauty of it. Nobody really knows until you know. You're like, oh, you sent that person, Lord? It can't. You couldn't have sent them. Not that black nigga. That black what? Oh, that black guy. You couldn't have sent him. Not that white cracker. That white what? I mean, that white person. You couldn't have sent them, Lord. No way. I remember them. Yeah, I know you do. Now you're faced with the judgment of how you treat people, which is wrong. And the word tells you to love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you in America, then guess what? The person riding down the street or whatever, you don't know them or not, it's still your neighbor. If that you saying that's not the case, then when you're driving down the highway, drive crazy. You're not going to drive crazy. Why? Because you want to make your trip safe. You want your trip to be safe. You want to get from point A to point B. You ever been on the highway, you seen an accident, you looking like, oh, snap, I hope everybody all right. You don't know them. Sometimes you see the white folks, I hope they all right. Sometimes it's black folks, I hope they all right. You see what I'm saying? So when you're driving down the highway, you're still, for the most part, you're driving with respect. Why? Because you want to make it to your destination safely, just like you want them to make it to their destination safely. So don't give me this bull jive of, they ain't my neighbor because, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, I don't know them. I just gave you an example. Killed. Done. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. If I want people to respect me, then I'm going to at least extend that respect to them. Now, if they want to act a certain way, then we can do that. We can do that because, you know, my nickname is Pastor Petty, and you're not going to win. You're not going to win because I always get the last laugh. Why? Because God always gets the last laugh. I always get the last laugh because God always gets the last laugh. Again, in closing, y'all better be careful how you treating people. Whether you white or you black. I ain't saying that people ain't crazy on both sides. Because I be looking at some white folks. I be like, you just don't know. But I also look at some black folks. I be like, you just don't know. So it goes both ways. But on Judgment Day, Kelson King is going to give an account for you. No. Kelson King is going to give an account for Kelson King. There you have it. This is where we live in. I can't wait to get out of this world like this, man. Like, nobody wants to, I ain't gonna say nobody, because there's many people that love to live like that. Because if they didn't, then the world wouldn't be the way it is. I can't wait to live in a world where it's true peace and harmony and love, man. Like, nobody wants to deal with that. It's frustrating, man. And my black folks, I know y'all understand a little bit more. And I'm not saying that white folks can't understand it, but it's ridiculous. Nobody wants to deal with that. Let's be real about it. Y'all can take it how you want to, black or white, especially white folks. Y'all know I'm gonna be real on both sides. Black people, we're not studying white folks. We're not in y'all business like that. We really don't care. We don't care. We got enough problems of our own. We got enough stuff going on of our own. We got our own culture in regards to how we do stuff. We're not studying y'all. We're not in your history books and saying, let's study the white folks so we can be like them. That's not no, it's not the case. Y'all know it's not. You can get offended at it all you want to. So for white people to walk around and act like that is ludicrous. It says something about yourself. It says something about yourself. That you really think that we're worried about you Oh my God, the big black man or these big black people, they come to rob, steal, and kill when America had. Nobody wants to deal with that bull job all the time. Everybody wants our culture. Everybody wants to see what we doing and take what we do and apply it to themselves like it was them. We didn't steal Gentile culture. The Gentiles stole our culture. Let's just be real about it. You have a group of people over there in the so-called Middle East that's perpetrating like they us and got the whole world basically believing it. The Arabs know the truth. The Arabs know the truth. Like, how prideful can you be to really think that when it's not even true? And when you go look at the stats of the FBI and the CIA, most violent crimes are not committed by black folks. I'm not saying that black folks don't commit violent crimes. What I'm saying is most violent crimes are not committed by black people. You don't believe me? Go look it up. I got the notes up to do a sermon on it. I think it's titled, White People, We Need to Have a Conversation. We each and individually need to get it together. Because on Judgment Day, no matter you're black or white, you are going to give an account of how you lived your life and how you treated people. I wouldn't trade being black for nothing. Even with everything that I have to deal with as a black man in America, I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. Well, you go ask white folks. They've done studies on this. White people have done studies. The videos are all on YouTube. They would say they would not trade places with a black person. With that being said, God bless each and every one of you. In Jesus Christ's name, as always, stay focused for Jesus. And as you know, the truth is not debated, it is declared. And let me say this for those who don't know. My upbringing is a little bit different. I don't view things from a nigga from the hood like that. Niggas from the hood, I ain't messing with them folk, man. It's not this. I grew up around all cultures. Some of you know this. I'm saying it because some of you don't. I grew up as what we call a military brat. So I was in Germany. I was here. I was there. I was with Germany, 3 different times. 8 years. I went to school in Germany. Some of my best friends growing up were white. So my upbringing, and then my family being from Alabama, Foley, come on now. Go look up the demographics of Foley, Alabama. Foley, Bay Bonnet, Fairhope. Come on, man. I grew up around different people, different cultures. Others didn't. So my perspective in regards to how I see things, I should say my foundation in regards to how I see things is a little bit different. So don't come in with that bull job talking about you just saying that. No. I didn't grow up with the hood mindset of I ain't mess with them crackers. I grew up around them quote unquote crackers. I can't help that. And I don't apologize for it. And I'm actually thankful for it because I don't have that mindset of, I'm just going to hate them because they're white. Because what's the difference? If I'm hating them simply because they're white, then what's the difference with you saying that they hate you because you're black? If I don't like white people, it's because of how they act and how they treat me when I ain't did nothing to them. They don't know me personally. Now, do black people overall act crazy? Yeah. But let's not act like white folks will act crazy. Let's not act like that. I'm out.